Hello guys, Matthew here from UChat. So in today's video, we are going to show you how to debug. Okay, so from the support tickets, I think 80% of the tickets is about, okay, my bot is not working. What should I do? So this video will show you basically what the steps you can take and what kind of the support we can cover. Okay. So first of all, we will cover what the support scope. So our scope is so basically we basically cover how to use the platform. Okay, mostly like that. So if you provide more details like your workspace ID, your bot name, your flow, or which bot user, you need to provide as much information as possible. Okay, we would like you can record the room videos or something like that. It will be, we have more information to work on. Okay, that will help us to identify the issue much more quickly. And one of those kind of a support we doesn't it doesn't falls in our support scope is you have a very complex flow, okay, and the flow jumps from this flow to a different flow, and you have a lot of backend task, workflow is working, different triggers. It's very hard for us to identify the issue, okay. You cannot say, okay, this user doesn't go through that flow, and because it's too much complex for us to understand, the logic is much more important here. So that's why we do not, our support, we cannot offer any support to debug very complex flows. Okay. We do have a paid consultation service that you can go to our official website, scroll to the footer, and then you will find a paid consultation link. Okay. You can book a time, and then we will need to learn the logics, and so that we can understand your setup, so that we can offer the support. Okay. Now let's back to if you think it's a bug. If you think it's a bug, we will need to narrow down to that particular to a very simplified flow. Okay. Usually we do not check a very complex flow because there may be other logics, or there may be other automation that is interfere the final result. Okay, so usually we will need you to identify the bugs. I will show you the steps you can debug very soon, and we usually need you to build a separate flow. It's very simple flow that will replicate the issue. Okay, and then with that flow, it will be very easy for our support to identify the bug and to fix the bug if it's confirmed. Okay, so that's the second topic we are going to cover. Now, this is how you can actually debug. How you can actually look when the bot is not working as expected. Okay, so there are a couple of steps. So first step is to check the error log. Okay, this is very important. We are trying to log as many information as we can. Okay, so there are a couple of the things you can see. Now, if I go to our workspace, and first of all, there is the error logs right in the dashboard. Okay, it will show the 5 items, the most recent errors, and you can see if there is something wrong. Okay, and if you go to that bot, okay, open the bot, you can go to the tools. You can go to tools, go to error logs, and you will see this is all the error logs that is happening. Okay, and there is a very sweet tip right here. So you will see the bot users. Okay, you will see which flow, and here you will see which node. Okay, which node that error is happening, and then you can click this node. It will bring you exactly to that particular node. so that will give you more context so that you can figure out, okay, what is the issue, what is going wrong. Okay, so that is the error logs. And also, if you wanted to always know exactly if there is something wrong, we do have an automation, and you can go to the triggers and go to new triggers. We have an error logged trigger. Okay, so you can give it a name, and you can activate, and you can select certain keywords you want to monitor, and then this will be triggered. Okay, the only thing you need to know is this trigger is only fired once every hour for every bot user. Okay, so that is the second, is how to use the error logs. And if you have the error logs, you must be wondering, okay, what this error message means. So usually if that error, let me show you a quick example. So if that is, yeah, so if you see, this is kind of the error message that have a error code. Okay, if you see there is a error code in the content, most likely that is coming from the third party. Okay, so you can simply copy this and search in Google. Usually it will bring you to the knowledge base, and then it will have more explanation about that error. Okay, and also you can click this information icon, and you can go to this learn more. It will bring you to our own knowledge base. Okay, and we do have a few categories for the knowledge base. First, we have a common error log base. So basically, that is the error that is happening across different channels. Okay, and also if you are, if that error is specific to particular channel, we do have those summaries for each individual channel. Okay, so that you can click in here, and then you will go through. This is the summary, this is the topic. You're going to see, okay, do you find any errors in this title? Okay, and then we have explanation, we have workaround, how to make it work. Okay, so that is usually the first steps you need to take. Usually that will explain a lot of things. Okay, you can just this is the solutions you can take. Now, if you want to go through what kind of the automations the user is running, sometimes you get confused, right? It's supposed to go this way, but it feels like it's go to the other way. So we do have two features you can use. Okay, let me talk the first one. The first one is system message. So if you go back to the settings, okay, go to the live chat, you can see in the live chat features, we do have a few settings over here. Okay, you can hide the system message. You can hide the system message for different role, for the live chat agent, for the live chat supervisor. So basically, if you doesn't click this one, and all the live chat you are having in here, you will see. Let me see. Let me pick up one of these. Yeah. Maybe this one. Yeah. You can. Let me see. Yeah. So you can see all this user custom fields change, and you can see the tag is added. Okay, you can see the value they are changed, and if you move your mouse in the user custom fields change, there is a button you can navigate to that step in the flow. Okay, same for the tag. If you add a certain tag, if you move your mouse in here, you can navigate to that particular node that is add this tag. Also, if you have any error message, you will see an error icon in here in the live chat. If you move your mouse in that arrow icon, it will have a pop-up. In that pop-up, you will see the error message content, and also you will have that navigation step as well. So it will take you exactly to that particular node in your flow. So that will, the display of the system message will display all the changes that is running at the back end, and you can easily navigate to those steps to verify if that is that is flow the user should go, and you possibly you can figure out what is wrong. Okay, so that is a system message and how to navigate to different nodes. Now, the last one is a very powerful one, because this is what we call is fully debug mode. So basically, you will have the opportunity to show exactly all the node the user is passing through. Okay, so how to do that is two steps. One is you can this is you need to pick up the user. So for example, this user, I want to copy this user in S. You need to test with a particular user usually. Okay, and you need to go to tools, go to tester, and you need to add a new tester. Okay, copy that user in S, search it, find that particular user, and add that user as a new tester. Okay, so if you add that as a tester and you use that same user to go through all the flows, and what you will see is if you go to the tools, go to the error logs, you will see like this. That is every entry, it will have a debug and it will have a process node. So basically it will show you all the node this user is running through. Okay, and sometimes we get the tickets like this node is not connected, but somehow the user jump into that node. Okay, so if you have this kind of the questions to our support, it will also very difficult for us to figure out why, right? Because we didn't understand your logic. There may be other things that is triggering at the back end. But the ways for you to figure out why they landed in that particular node is you add yourself, or you basically you add the user as a tester. Okay, and then you use that particular user to go through the automation, and then you can see all the nodes it's running through, and then you can possibly figure out, okay, what is going on with that, with your logic. Okay, so that is a very powerful tools, and we actually suggest you to enable this and learn to how to make sense of the error logs and how to find out the reasons from our help documentations. Okay, yeah, that's the video for today, and see you guys in the next video.